Friends will ask you what you waiting on. Used to procrastination. Don't get distracted, baby.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a minute. It's been years actually since I even made a video. But today I am going to be doing a Q&A about my pregnancy. So yeah, I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram about my pregnancy. So yeah, we're gonna get right into the video. Period. Alright. So if you see me looking over here, it's gonna be my computer. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So the first question is, how did you find out and what did you think? So about that, I actually found out I was like 2 months in already. So when I found out that I was pregnant, I was like, what? Because I didn't get no symptoms. Like I didn't get no symptoms. Like I was not throwing up or nothing. Like I was still going on my cycle. Like I actually thought people was playing when they was like, oh, you can still come on your cycle and be pregnant. And I was literally still on my cycle, still working, like didn't feel nothing, like, and I was pregnant the whole time, like 2 months going on 3 months, like already. So yeah, I found out it was what, okay, say the September, right? So September, I'm still coming on my period. So then it's becoming October now. So, and I have irregular cycles. So my cycles be hella late, like, but they still come, they're just irregular. They don't come on a specific date all the time, every month. So I was just like, okay, well, it ain't come on this day, it ain't come on that date. I'm gonna wait till this and that date. Still didn't. So the whole time I've been coming on, and then boom, it automatically just stopped in October of last year. So I'm like, okay, what the heck going on? Like, so one morning, I remember it was one morning, I was going to work or whatever, and I always, sometimes I don't eat before I go to work, and nothing be the problem. Like my stomach don't hurt, don't throw up, nothing. So I went one day. I went one day, did not eat, and I threw up my stomach. It's this little yellow stuff that come out, and I threw that up, and I was like, hold up, what is that? So mind me, I'm like, oh no, I need to eat something. I need to go to the hospital, because what is that I just threw up? So the next day after I went through the whole day of work or whatever, wasn't feeling bad or nothing, just went through all day work or whatever, because I ate some chips or something like that or whatever. And the next morning, I'm not gonna lie, next morning I was feeling like really, really sick, like really bad. Like I could not eat nothing. Like I tried to eat a banana and I just threw it up. So that's how I literally found out. But it's more in questions of how I really found out on down. It says, what was the first thing you said when you found out? So the first thing I said when I found out, I was like, what? Me? I'm pregnant? Like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, bro, this is crazy. Now mind you, my little brother is like, he was there, like he was like, sis, you okay? Like he kept texting me like, sis, you okay? I'm like, yeah, why you keep telling me that? I'm okay, I'm feeling okay. So the time that I was not feeling okay that morning, I was like, bro, nah, bro, you need to come with me, go to the hospital, because my boyfriend and my mom was at work. He was going to work, and I was like, nah, babe, you can go to work, you know, it's okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna have my brother go with me. He was like, all right. So me and my brother went to the hospital. So mind you, I'm at the hospital feeling freaking bad, like so freaking bad. Like, y'all, that's no joke. Like, I literally was feeling so freaking bad. Like, it's not okay. Like, I was like, oh my god, like I was sick to my freaking stomach, couldn't eat nothing but chips and some drink, like literally. So when I got back there in the room or whatever, they draw my blood, you know what I'm saying? They took my pee and they had a little pregnancy test, and the doctor was like, well, you know, when people come in, if ladies come in saying they ain't had a period, they ain't, you know, they've been feeling sick, the first thing we do is take a pregnancy test or whatever. So I'm like, okay. Like, me thinking, I'm like, okay, like, I ain't pregnant, so you can go ahead and take it. Like, okay. So she literally took it, she stuck the little pregnancy test in my pee or whatever, and she was like, if the line is pink, then you're pregnant, and if it's not, then you're not. So a couple seconds went by, I'm like, okay. So she showed me, and it was like, what does that have on it? And I was like, a pink line. She was like, okay, you're pregnant. I was like, so me and my brother looking at each other like, whoa. And my brother told me something. I told you. See, I already knew it. I told you. You just didn't believe me. I told you. I'm like, okay, yes, you did. But I'm like, whoa. So by this time, I'm like, shoot. But yeah, we're going to talk about that more on down to the next questions. So, third question is, how did you feel throughout your pregnancy? How did I feel throughout my pregnancy? I was very emotional. Like I said, I was very, very emotional throughout my pregnancy. I did have a lot. Like, I was like moody, like very moody. Like, if I do not eat or you don't go get my food when I say, like, I was like going to get mad, like, period. Like, if you don't get my food when I say what I want, this and that, if I don't want that, if you go get something else, like, literally, I would be literally mad at you. Like, that was pretty much the only thing, because I was really calm throughout my pregnancy. Like, I wasn't really like, this time, you know, like certain females that's pregnant. I was not like that. Like, I spared feelings. I was not like that. But fourth question is, did it hurt when you pushed? Me, I have a high tolerance for pain. So honestly, I could say it's stung, but I don't know about the really like pain. Like, it stung because due to the fact that when I was pushing, it's my first time, so like as I'm pushing, they're opening me up, like they're spreading so the head can go through. Once you get the head out, that's it, good. Once you get that head out, that's good. Did you actually have to get stitches afterwards? Yes. Like, my baby split me open. The doctor literally took 20 minutes to stitch me up, because due to the fact that he split me like really bad, like he split me. And my pain levels, okay, so my pain levels after getting stitched up was like freaking, it wasn't bad to where I couldn't walk, if that makes any sense, but the pain level was pretty much an 8, I could say, because it wasn't as bad to where I could not walk, you know what I'm saying? Plus they had me on medication, so yeah. How did it feel for you to be pregnant with the support you had? Honestly, great. You know, men can be at times, you know what I'm saying? But it actually was great that I have and still have a man to support me while I was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was great. I mean, he, you know what I'm saying, he got me. He said if I said what I wanted, he would go get it. if I'm feeling bad, he'll make me feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was very great with me. Like, he didn't leave. Even when I was giving him problems, giving me attitude, because, you know, the pregnancy mood swings ain't no joke. So, he stood there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He took it all in, because, you know what I'm saying? So, it was actually great, honestly. And the advice I would like to give is make sure before you do anything, you better know that he for you, all for you, you for him. Y'all gonna work through anything, like no matter what. You gotta set some rules down before you go into thinking you wanna have a baby with somebody, thinking you wanna get married with somebody, you wanna date somebody. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta you gotta stay up on that. Like, you gotta be real. So, yeah. How is the aftermath, and how long did you get the feelings? Meaning, how long was my pain? So the aftermath was, I was very, very sore, very tired, due to the fact that giving birth, period, makes you so exhausted, like so exhausted. So,
Baby, niggas wrapped around a finger. I don't think I get it. You listen up and baby, I will listen to what you did.
For literally 3 whole weeks after having him, like 3 whole weeks after having him, I was sore to the stitches, and it was really mostly because of my stitches. Was why I was so sore. You know what I'm saying? And pushing out a baby is a lot of work, so you're gonna be sore. I was sore for a long time because I had stitches. I don't really know how long the soreness be after, like, if you don't need stitches or have stitches or whatever. But yeah, it was long. It was 3 weeks, 3 whole weeks right after I had him. 3 whole weeks. Yes. I'm currently like 4 weeks now, and I'm currently still getting over being sore. Would you do it again? See, the thing about that is, baby, doing what again? No, I'm just playing, but I would say I do want to have more kids. I don't want to just have one, but I will not have them back to back. Like, I already made it clear, not having one back to back, because once you have the first child, you're very fertile, which means you can have kids right back to back. Like, no, I'm gonna need my baby to be some years apart, no months, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I would do it again, but not back to back. I'm sorry, can't do it. Would you rather breastfeed your baby or use a bottle? For that question, I breastfed my baby for a month. I actually rather breastfeed, honestly, than the bottle, because the breastfeeding has a lot of vitamin stuff in it that the baby need, and it helps them develop very good, because they're still growing and developing brain wise and stuff after you have them. So I rather breastfeed. I breastfed him for a month. I did. And he's a month now, so I breastfed him. I just recently stopped breastfeeding him because that stuff hurts. So if you do want to breastfeed, if you have a baby, I recommend you breastfeed to the extent that you can take it, because that stuff really hurts and your breast be really sore or whatever. So I breastfed him, and he's currently on a bottle now. I do pump still and feed him the breast milk, but as far as latching on to my breast and just giving him my breast, no, I do not do that no more at all. You can still pump and give him the breast milk though. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of do on and off with him like that. How do you feel about people neglecting their child because of their sexuality? I feel like it's very stupid, because no matter what my baby is or wanna be, that's my baby, and that's period. Like, I don't care who cares about it or what. Like, whatever my baby whoever my baby wanna date, whatever my baby wanna be, that's what my baby gonna be. Period. I don't care. Like, it just is what it is. Like, everybody has a life. Everybody wanna live a life differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, God loves everybody just the way they are. So if my child want to be whatever, do whatever, I'm just gonna accept my child as he is. Period. I just feel like it's very stupid. Like, if my child want to grow up and want to date this and want to be this, I'm gonna support him throughout anything. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, I'm all about supporting. I don't judge nobody. None of that. So, yeah. Rate your pains during the pushing part of labor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Them pains, I would say 1 out of, let me see. I would rate it about a 5th. I'd say about a 12. About a 12, you know what I'm saying? About a 12, because pushing and trying to get your baby head out is a lot of work, especially if it's your first baby. Okay? First baby. Yes. I recommend a lot of walking, a lot of squatting, a lot of exercising like I did, because if I didn't, it would have been way harder than what I did, because my labor was actually very easy. And once his head came out, he literally shot out. Like, the doctor had to catch him, because like he literally shot out, like, pew, like, yes. So, what was your favorite part about being pregnant? Oh my gosh, y'all. This is like, it was like a great experience, honestly. It was a great experience, I could say. My favorite part is like literally seeing your baby kick is the best feeling ever. Like, it's the best feeling that any mother would really want to see. It's the best. It's like a great feeling, and to know that your baby hears you. Like, when you're talking to your baby, reading to your baby, singing to your baby, and your baby responds to you, that to let you know that they're listening, is their kicks and movements, is very great. Like, my baby, like, I would sing to my baby, read to my baby, talk to my baby, and he would literally just be kicking and moving and all that in my stomach. Like, it was just great. Like, I took a lot of videos of that. Like, it was great, and my baby was very active, so it was great. It was great, like, honestly. And the eating part, and y'all know I like to eat. Well, some of y'all that know me know I like to eat. So I was eating up everything, but what I did not like was that I could not eat what I liked to eat, like chocolate, bananas. I could eat some certain type of fruits and all that stuff, but what I really, really like to eat, I could not eat. He would not let me eat. My baby was not letting me eat, and people was trying to tell me what I could eat. I'm like, y'all trying to tell me what I can eat, but my baby don't want that. Like, my baby don't want that. Yeah, so yeah. What was it hard to sleep? Y'all, when I tell you it was very hard to sleep, and due to the fact that I was working while I was pregnant, it was really hard to sleep, because I go to work from 2:15 and I leave from 2:15 to 10:45 p.m. So remind you, I have to get up at 12 and leave out at 1. right? So the whole time I'm working, and I get off at 10:45, and my son will not let me sleep. My son always had me up at night. He would sleep all the way through the day because I'll be working. So he would sleep all through the daytime. Like, I would be working and he would sleep all through the daytime. But as soon as I get home, take a shower, and want to relax and go to sleep, is the time that he wants to play. So that's the only thing you gotta really worry about, your sleep when you're pregnant, because your baby wants to play when you're trying to relax and go to sleep. So you can forget that. Period. What food craving you had? Oh my gosh, y'all, when I tell y'all, me and my mama, because me and my mama work at the same job or whatever. So me and my mama literally was eating Bojangles every day before we go to work. And when I mean every day, I mean every day. Like, we literally was eating Bojangles so much that we made people bring in Bojangles almost every day. Like Bojangles was so freaking good. Like, I don't understand. I barely eat Bojangles like that. And when I was pregnant with him, he had me eating Bojangles like it wasn't nothing. Like, I was literally eating chicken, period, like it was not nothing. Like, I had meat for every meal. Like, but the times that when I was going to work throughout my whole pregnancy, I was nothing but Bojangles. There was days that I wanted certain type of food that I was craving, but my most craving was Bojangles. And I could say the weirdest craving that I had was putting ranch on everything that I ate. I was literally putting ranch on everything I ate, and like, it was so freaking good. But now that I don't do that, like what the freak? But I was literally putting ranch on literally everything that I ate, literally everything I ate. Yes, I was. Is it stressful to have? Is it stressful to have to take care of another human being, or have something, you know what I'm saying? When I first had him and I first took him home, yes, it was very stressful. Even when I had help, we was very stressed out due to the fact this is our first time, this is our first baby, you know what I'm saying, our first experience. Like, you can't just get rid of your own baby, you know what I'm saying? You can't just give your baby back to somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nieces and nephews, I could just give them back to their parents. You can't do that with your own child. So it was very stressful, but due to the fact that I personally took care of my nieces and nephews, my babies, you know what I'm saying? When my mom and dad was at work and stuff, and I was watching them or whatever, babysitting from Pampers, newborn, and up. You feel me? So I kind of had a lot of experience, so it wasn't as stressful. So, you know what I'm saying? We kind of collabed on, you know what I'm saying? Communicated on how to, get through that little stressful moment, because everybody have stressful moments or whatever. And then just the fact that I was in labor for like 2 hours. No, I would say for at least 2 hours, because I had him at 8 o'clock in the morning. So at least 2 hours or so, no sleep, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be woke, and then the doctors coming in and out, you barely getting enough sleep, you know what I'm saying? So we was kind of stressed out from not sleeping, and him crying and waking up, and me trying to figure out why he crying, this and that, feeding him, he waking, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But you just gotta go through it, you know what I'm saying? Can't do something, you gotta have responsibilities. So, you know what I'm saying? When that responsibility comes, you gotta get through it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Did you have an epidural or natural? Y'all, I did natural. Like, I was not getting no epidural in my bed. No. And of course, I have high tolerance for pain, so I was taking the pains, y'all. I was taking them like, period, like, you know what I'm saying? I could say I'm very strong, because them labor pain, them contractions, y'all, is no joke.